I would say for me, the thing that I've learned more than anything, and also has moved the needle the most in my family and business and community and my other ventures that I have going on, is taking responsibility for myself. It's so easy to pin it on somebody else, to pin it on external circumstances, and because it's so easy, a lot of the times we do it subconsciously. We don't even realize we're doing it. And then if somebody points it out, you're like, no, 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 that really is a problem, and that's the catch. We see these outside circumstances that do actually impact our lives, and we think because they impact it to this degree that we can make it impact it to this degree. So the stock market is a great example. As a former financial advisor, I'd have people and hear from them who, I lost my entire life savings because of the stock market. No, you lost your entire life savings because you were an idiot. Okay. Yes, the stock market was a factor. It was a contributing factor, but that was the medium for you being an idiot. That's just the medium you used, right? It would be like saying in the fitness world, like, the reason I'm 100 pounds overweight is because McDonald's is across the street and I just go there. Well, okay, don't go to McDonald's. Oh, well, you don't understand. Like I only have a short work break, and that's the only thing. You're telling me you can't bring something to work and put it in the fridge or microwave it? Well, like, well, you don't get it. You don't understand. No, I get it. I understand. You don't understand. It's your fault. And here's the other thing. And this is one thing I used to do. I used to say that because my father wasn't around and I had poor examples of fathers in my life, that was the reason why I was a poor father, why I was a poor husband, and I didn't know any better. Well, here's the deal. I was a grown ass man. At some point, your excuses have to expire. I'm not saying they don't exist. I know people who have been victimized, and I think that's real, whether it's sexual abuse or verbal abuse or racism. I know people who have been victimized, but at some point, get over it. And I'm not trying to make light of that situation. I'm just saying at some point, you have to, put your big boy pants on and say, yeah, that happened. And that sucked and it was horrible. And here's what I learned. And here's how I'm going to protect myself. And here's what I'm going to do moving forward. But at some point, you have to take responsibility for your actions and the way that you respond to these situations that are outside of your control. And unfortunately, and this goes back to the strong men create good times quote you're sharing, unfortunately, in society, there are too many people who A, love to be perpetual victims, and B, people who thrive on the manipulation of making other people into perpetual victims.
Here's one I get all the time. I mean, I'm sure you'll get a kick out of this. With the coaching that I do, I slipped, I relapsed, and I accidentally looked at
Yeah, you
pornography.
didn't accidentally do that, right? No.
No, no, you
Yeah.
didn't. No, you didn't. If you're working with me, then you've identified that it's been a problem. So we've worked through the process, and something happened, and you consciously said to yourself, going to look at porn right now would be a good thing. So yeah, I'm so in line with you here on this personal responsibility. I mean, it's just over here over my shoulder. I mean, every client has to read Extreme Ownership, 12 Rules for Life. I'm big on both of those because I think at the core of both of the messages, it's personal responsibility. You're responsible for everything in your life.